round of applause and give it up for Fraser Gibson, ladies and gentlemen.
How are we doing tonight, guys? Are we well? Yeah. Fantastic. To the left. Sorry, you should hold that for me just for a second. Cheers. I haven't actually been back in New Zealand for 2 years, and I gotta say, my God, it's good to be home. I've been living in London. Anyone been to London before? Yeah. You been to London? Yeah, we've all done our OE, mate. I've been living in London. I want to address a question that I get asked pretty much every time I'm in London. So I tell someone from New Zealand. It's always the same. It's always, oh my God, are you an Antipodean? Oh my God, I love that part of the world. Oh, it's just beautiful there. Oh, I just have to, why would you come to London? Why would you leave there? Why are you here? I'll tell you why, yeah? Because there comes a point in all of our lives where we're sitting on the beach, drinking a nice cold beer as the sun's beaming down on our face. And these sounds you can hear are birds chirping and waves crashing onto the shore. It's majestic. Then you gaze deep into that incredible, transient sunset, and you just think to yourself, I want to move to a one-bedroom flat in Wandsworth. It's a fair question. What the fuck are we all doing over there? My place is so small, I can literally shave, iron, wank, and watch Game of Thrones all at the same time. I've had to readjust myself. But you have to readjust when you live in New Zealand, because New Zealand is so different to the rest of the world, isn't it? I've lived in London, New York, it's such a different place. I feel like the biggest difference, though, is the people. And it's a specific type of people. It's gangster people. Because in New Zealand, we don't have gangster people. It's too nice. Like, it's too sunny. You know, you go to London, New York, there's reasons to be gangster there, you know? You go to a projects in Brooklyn, some dude's like, yo, motherfucker! I got 6 kids! Government just won't give me shit! Life is tough in this concrete jungle, sucker! You go to some council estate in London, some dude's like, what, lad? I've been stabbed 8 times everywhere! I've been to fucking prison and that! You come to New Zealand and it's like, oi, Jay! I woke up this morning, I was real angry about my life, told the missus get in the car, told the kids get in the car, and then we went to Mission Bay. Oh, it's actually like a really nice day, eh? Went for a little swim, fucking had some Movenpick. Gee, it was lovely. I live in East London, bit of a dodgy neighbourhood, a lot of gangsters there. You know your neighbourhood's dodgy when the KFC has a security guard? His ID is just a laminated chicken wing. But no, I'm starting to develop the accent, like the East London Cockney accent. You guys know how that sounds? You know, you fucking get in. Fucking do one, mate. You alright? That's how they say hello, by the way. Every time. You alright? And then the response is always the same. Yeah, you? You alright? Yeah, you? There was this guy who made this there's a show called Made in Essex, and all the characters have those kind of voices, and this guy had made a YouTube compilation video of all the hellos from Made in Essex. So it's just a 23-minute video of like, you alright? Yeah, you? You alright? Yeah, you? I watched that video so many times, I turned it into my own dubstep remix. It went like this. You alright? Yeah, you? You alright? Yeah, you? You alright? Yeah, you? You alright? Yeah, you? I have a lot of time on my hands. I miss New Zealand, honestly, man, big time. The biggest thing I miss about New Zealand is Kiwi blokes. You know that Kiwi bloke face that's just like this? Excuse me, mate, you just littered there. You just pick that up for me, mate. Cheers, mate. But my favourite type of Kiwi bloke is a Kiwi cricketer. And even Aussie blokes as well, it's the same. Because they love cricket so much. Like I love cricket as well. I don't like the game, I just feel like the actual sport is so bizarre. Like the terminology. I feel like they don't even know what they're talking about. So basically he's bowled a flipper, he's gone to sweep it, called right edge off to the slip and silly mid on. What? What I love most about it is that they value cricket over everything. They value cricket over life itself. I remember a few years ago there was this cricketer, Philip Hughes, who actually died. It was really sad. He died when he was playing cricket. Some guy bowled a really fast bouncer. It went up and hit him in the neck. It was actually like super sad, massive tragedy. And even the guy who bowled the ball, it was really sad. You know, he must have felt so guilty, Sean Abbott. But I remember they broadcast the funeral live on TV. And obviously his mum was up there sort of speaking, and she was obviously absolutely distraught. You know, she was like, "Oh God! Oh Phil! Oh my boy! Oh, he's dead! And oh God! And oh Philly! Oh God! What am I gonna do?" I have to say, you know, to Sean, the man who killed my son, you know, at the end of the day, mate, I have to say, what an absolute peach of a delivery. Fucking perler. Fucking took his head right off. I feel like you guys pulled back during that joke. Let's divide the crowd. That's the kind of sport I can get behind though, cricket. You know, the one sport I can't get behind is sailing. Because no one cares about sailing until the America's Cup comes around. It's like every 4 years suddenly everyone's an expert. You know, you go into the office at 8:30, there's Nige surrounded by like 6 of your colleagues, and he's like, basically the way the spinnaker activates with the crosswinds changes the position of the mast. You're like, Nige, I've never heard you talk about sailing. But it's every Kiwi bloke, it's not just Nige. It's like when that advert comes on, it's got a Dave Dobbin, the waving New Zealand sail. Suddenly Kiwis become experts, you know? Come ye lion, be a lion too. We are loyal, keeping that way. Grab a lasagna, get the kids in the car, Sharon, it's fucking bandwagon time, let's do this, come on. Get the laser out the dinghy, we're fucking going sailing, come on love. That kind of music I can't get behind though, Dave Dobbin, it doesn't evoke anything in me. The only kind of music that evokes anything in me is Michael Jackson. Because even if you don't like MJ, your mind will say no, but your body will say yes. You know? So you could be in a public place, could be, you know, the bank. There's a bank there. You could be in the bank, you know, standing there. Suddenly on the speakers on comes. What's happening to me? She was more like... Give it up for MJ, ladies and gentlemen. Who doesn't love a bit of MJ? I miss him so much. I see things in movies, I hear shit on the radio, and I'm like, Michael could have done it so much better. The first time I ever thought that, do you guys remember the Fast and the Furious 15 or whatever it's up to now? The most recent one where Paul Walker died at the end and they made that song with Wiz Khalifa. It was like #1 for like 100 weeks. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Michael could have done it so much better. Michael would have killed it. Michael would have been like, This is dedicated to my friend Paul. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. On a side note, what the fuck was up with Michael? You know, like, was he Tourette's? You know, one moment he's like this loving, tender guy. The next minute he's like this feral, ferocious animal, you know? He'd be like, I love you, baby girl. That's how I feel. And I wanna fuck you! Come on! Weird way to end the gig, but I'm doing it. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that.